Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to the Pillars of the Blindness of Eternity. When last we left off, we had just gotten 2 cowardly soldiers killed while fighting undead in Heritage Hill, and decided that, if they're going to get themselves shot repeatedly in the face with arrows by just standing plainly in line of sight, then there's nothing for it. They're just going to die. So, we're going to pop in here and hopefully...
Laying low.
Place gets my blood beating in all the wrong places.
Hopefully we'll be able to find some survivors.
Got it.
Let's turn up the speed. Tanglefoot trap.
Yeah.
Burned lady. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. I do like how the chests glow a different color when they've already been opened. Heritage Hill Cemetery. So, should we go to the cemetery first? I'm thinking no. The cemetery is likely to hold the bulk of the horde while simultaneously not having any living people in it, because it's a cemetery. And cemeteries aren't where living people go. I'm actually going to send her forward first. What's up, guys? Going to have him go after this one. I'm going to try to wipe this thing out before it gets a chance to do anything meaningful to me. Unfortunately, these guys are going behind instead of just stacking up here. Pull right here, just go. Yes. See, this one is actually a lot more durable than I thought it would be. I'm gonna try and knock this one over. I'm gonna succeed. We will hopefully be able to kill this one outright. Yes. And we're gonna pop that. And he's now fighting a pair of revenants, which are really weak. They're unlikely to get any damage into them. There we go. So, he found a vessel bone and some vessel flesh. Vessel seems to be the term that they use to refer to undead.
I shall be quiet as a calm
They refer
sea,
to them as sort of like
which is
spirit
not
vessels, I
very
guess.
quiet.
Got it.
Now, Aldrea doesn't have very high stealth, but she doesn't really need to have high stealth. I'm not sure what advantage you would get out of having a lot of like a high stealth skill. I'm sure that there's some advantage to it, but I don't know what it is. No. Let's see here. This looks like it's the port. Or the beach, or whatever. It shouldn't be an actual port. Maybe it's a quarry? Because this, I don't think, the port, a city only has one port, usually. You don't have multiple. So what is over here? Whoa, that is a lot of dudes. So, a lot of Darghouls, some skeletal wizards, and a lot of ghouls, one Darghoul, and a couple of skeletal wizards. We're going to try to pull these guys back a bit and fight them in smaller quantity. I just don't think it's a good idea to try and take them all out at once. Let's swap him over to this. Okay, I think that we're going to be able to get the whoa, holy crap. 15, or sorry, 25 points of damage. That is crazy. I don't know why I said 15 as if that's an exciting amount. Not what I was thinking, and it's not what actually happened. So... So we can pull these guys back.
Sure.
And then continue firing with them, because that's how this works.
No problem.
I think that we're probably best off going after this ghoul first. Whoa. That's not good. So let's get these guys back.
We're losing people.
Roak 10.
Let's get the
Damn you.
pop in here. Whoa, that Dargle actually rips them
Sure.
up. Pretty hardcore. So that ghoul is still not dead. On the plus side, we can summon more. There we go. So now it's toast. We just have the Dargle left. I'm gonna send her in. Send her in. And send in the Paladin, obviously. There we go. So we killed a couple more. Save the game. I decided it was not in my best interest to try and grab more than that. Excuse me, sorry. Whether it's sneezing, doing whatever. Okay, so here's the Skeletal Wizard. It looks like it's alone, which is great for me because that means that I should be able to just knock it over and won't be able to do anything. Good job, Sagani.
Eh?
And save this. The question is, where did all these undead come from? Wow, that thing's running. That thing's bolting away. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's try to knock over this wizard. Is it Dargle? Yeah, it is. Oh, let's cast a group of beasties. Wow, Eldrea just crit that thing for 50 points of damage. Unfortunately, our ranger is going to have to stand back for now on.
Got it.
She's too heavily wounded to stay in the fighting now. And I think that I'm going to need to use my triage on Eder, so...
Got it.
Let's do this. That is a lot of dudes. Holy crap. I keep thinking that we're almost done, and they keep proving me very wrong. So let's go ahead and pop in here. Ah, don't attack. Don't want. Fortunately, the pup is down.
Roll up 10. On your word.
There we go. So we have a normal ghoul.
Let's go.
So what abilities do you use? So we killed another wizard, we killed another normal ghoul, and I think we killed our ghoul. Killed one over here, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so... Okay, we don't actually have any real reason to not fight this here. We're pretty much... Okay, so that one's toast.
Yeah.
Save the game. And continue onward.
Quickly and quietly.
Send Eldrea in. That weird Stalegare teeth. Rope and grappling hook. There seems to be an entryway here. Massive stone door of the tower is sealed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening. Oh. Okay, interesting. So, we learned the words that will open this from the Leaded Key Acolyte.
Laying low.
Crockware, stale foodstuffs, and once priceless vases now chipped and cracked fill the wagon. So...
Word.
Let's see.
Got him.
Nice. so that ghoul is dead.
Lay
Look at this.
low.
Okay, detected my own traps again. Oh, I didn't set my alarm. I don't have any idea how long it's been. It has been 15 minutes exactly, so we're going to set this alarm for 45 minutes. We're going to check this. We get a fine pike. Actually, she's good with pikes. And this has increased reach. That's perfect. Pikes are easily the longest weapons in common use by soldiers and adventurers in the Deerwood. Powerful two-handed piercing weapons. The main advantage pikes have is their long reach, which allows wielders to attack enemies from behind their allies. So this is going to be her secondary weapon. Actually, screw that. It's going to be her primary weapon. There's really no reason for her to use a greatsword instead of a pike. A greatsword probably deals a little extra damage or has more weapon damage types or whatever, but that doesn't compare to being a reach weapon. It just does not. Okay, so we're actually most of the way done with this place already. We still have the tower to deal with, obviously.
This won't stop me for long.
For some reason, I feel like the voice actress for this character is the voice actress for Mitsuru from Persona. I just have a suspicion that it's the same character. Or the same voice actress, rather. I'd have to look it up, but I'm curious what it is. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Goodbye.
Got it.
Okay, so another one bites the dust. Let's go pull again. Oops. Holy crap, that's a lot of blasts.
Sure.
A 31 damage hit from him. And that's over. Very nice. Well played. Just nice.
Eh?
Okay. Another ghoul dealt with.
Some fermented caribou milk would hit this spot right now.
Anyway. Okay, so apparently it's been long enough that people are starting to get tired out.
Got it.
Hmm?
I am.
Vi acces vox converanum.
What did she say? No. Is there an option for subtitles? I'm actually gonna maximize this because
Eh?
there's really no reason why I would want to loot only an individual corpse and not be looking at the other corpses. That I can think of anyway.
I'll take a look.
Okay, so there's a thing here. Is that thing's head knocked off, or is its head a tiny pig head? I can't actually tell. Okay, so this is a Darghoul. Should be able to wipe it out relatively easily. Just have her blow this thing up. Have him go forward. Gonna pull him back. Just in case.
I'll let fire bless this one.
And there we go. I do have...
Yeah.
Did I get that song? I don't think I did. There is a thing that I would like to get that will help
Margaret's
me
fire
with
cast light in dark places.
paralysis effects.
Yeah.
So I can go into that house if I want. Small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom above all, Admeth Hadrit." Description, family crest reads, Valtus. Whoa, whoops. Wasn't paying enough attention. So we have a normal ghoul here. I'm gonna work it out. Gonna have him turn undead. So this is Aldrea. Shit, are you paralyzed? No, she's weakened. Let's pop this. That's a lot of revenants.
Eh?
Okay, so let's get these three to attack this guy.
Following your lead. Stand still.
That was actually really dumb of me. I should have had those guys attack Aldrea's. Okay, so... Let's see, what does this do? I'm gonna paralyze this one because it's weaker. Or, sorry, it's stronger. There we go. Paralyzed for 4 seconds. Now comes the part where it gets relatively easy.
Ha! Got him.
Whew.
Some fermented caribou milk would hit the spot right now.
Okay, so we are really looking at some very heavily injured people right now. So field triage will heal him up a bit. Not a terribly large amount, but a little bit.
Eh?
And let's see. Cross-hatched claw marks score this vault.
This won't stop me for long.
Plus 10 defense bonus against spells, that's a good thing to have. Because anytime we're going up against spellcasters, that'll help against every type of defense. So, let's see.
I can do that.
Eh?
Okay, so we have cleared out most of them from the streets. And now we're gonna have to go into the actual mausoleums to clear them out from there. We do not have the key to get in there. Let's check down here. That is very clearly a banshee. So let's send her forward first. The woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. I'm gonna go with number 3. I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. She brings a hand to her head. Her skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside. I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it, to hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place? Anyway, I've been waiting for reinforcements. And I'm going to go with number 1. I guess, well, I'll go with number 2 first. So who are you? Commander of the Crucible Knights. I led the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this, whatever it is, happened. And what are these soldiers doing? She looks at them, but either doesn't notice their distant gazes or the way they sway on their feet, or she thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more to help us fight our way out of here. I'm going to go with number 2. Her eyes flash. There's something unnatural about the way she hovers, watching you. I hope you're not questioning my command. I'm warning you, I don't tolerate insubordination. I'm curious about this, so I don't know it at all. And if you've caught your breath, we should move out. So I'm going to go with number 1. Her eyes go cold and hard. You better explain yourself and quickly. Well, you're a ghost, and you've been luring Crystal Knights to their deaths. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her now. As her eyes and mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiate, attack! Okay, so... I'm gonna have her pop over here, I guess. I think we're gonna have to try and tank some damage with him. As for him, we have some high-level spells at our disposal. Okay, let's do Devotions of the Faithful. Let's fight them here.
Hey, eat. All right.
Holy crap, that's a lot of AoE.
At least we don't have to listen to him anymore.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to do this because we don't have the ability to survive the initial burst. They're doing a lot of AoE attacks, so we're not going to be able to go in there. So, let's see. Yeah, is there any way? Yeah, these two. Excuse me. Their HP is just too low, I think.
Tell me.
And I can't just leave them
Got it.
outside. I think that's an option. I could try. Nope, that's not good. And I'm gonna 2, and I'm gonna 3, and I'm gonna 4, 2. Pop this one over here. Pop him over here.
Yeah.
Following your lead.
Chant 3 is probably the better one.
Quit. Yeah.
So let's see, we have a Thrall Justiciar here. Where are you? Now, I don't think that I want to kill the Justiciars. I want to just kill the Banshee.
On your word.
Because they're enthralled, so if I actually kill the Banshee, I think...
Quit.
Oh right, she has reach. I forgot about that. So she doesn't even have to move. So Aldrea is gonna pop her defense because I just realized that she's standing here getting beaten on.
Need some help here.
I'm ready.
Why are you?
This isn't working.
We keep switching targets.
Following your lead.
Oh god! Oh god!
I'm here.
She's gonna die. Oh my god! Zagani killed Hera! Holy crap! Okay, so it turns out that we do have to kill the enthralled Justiciars. That's good to know. Let's get these two over to the other corner of the crypt. Because this corner of the crypt is too dangerous.
Quit.
Let's have her... I think that it's... These guys are barely injured. There's really no reason to try and kill them too quickly, because we're just not going to be able to. We just have to hope that we can finish off this one, and then start... You know what? Never mind.
Quit.
I'm gonna leave her... You don't know I'm not. I'm gonna have her attack this one. I'm going to use Flames of Devotion to attack this one. And we're gonna use this on these. And we're gonna use a knockdown. Okay, so those guys are all prone. For 18, 12, and... Oh, yes.
Hey.
Perfect. This is so perfect. Okay, so you can now use Pillar of Faith on this guy, the only one who's up. So one down, 3 to go. .1 seconds on the prone. We are just going to recast it. So, 12 seconds, 5 seconds, 19 seconds.
Ready, Watcher.
There we go. Okay, so this one is actually not even down.
You can trust me.
Oh god. And we can actually paralyze this guy now. So he's paralyzed for 10 seconds.
Wait.
Oh man. So, throw Templars down.
Illness may to
Why, I could bed down here.
Problem is dealt with. Whew. And we're done. So, let's see. I'm just gonna take all this stuff.
keeping an eye out.
We're gonna stealth it up, and we can check out this sarcophagus.
Would you look at this?
Yeah, I was gonna say this thing has to be trapped, right? And that's disarmed, trap of 5 difficulty, and this just has a normal greatsword and great armor, and plate armor.
Yeah.
So that's 2 banshees dealt with in this one city. And there we go. We now have everything done here except we need to go into the mausoleum probably. Oh, we haven't gone over here. There's still areas of this map that hasn't been explored. We haven't gone to the Valtus Manor either, of course, but we have.
Shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
That is a Dargul and 3 Revenants. And that is a lot more than 3 Revenants.
Illness may to
Let's try to knock this guy over if we can. No, not more use fire. He's gonna use his crap. She is paralyzed. Oh crap. So who are you attacking? Header. This is a Revenant, so I think that this guy's supposed to kill it.
Tell me.
I have them.
Okay, so let's plop some worms down.
Hmm?
Donnie needs to not charge at those guys. Holy crap, just 2 hit points left. Oops. For some reason I thought I had the other things. Sorry. I'm liking Pelagina so far. I think she's gonna make a good party member.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay. This crap. Gonna save again. Because we just save all the time. It's too bad it doesn't save as quickly as Baldur's Gate does now. Ooh, nice. So it looks like we are done here. This is a house. A ripple sponge.
Would you look at this?
Hollow book. The balloon.
Yeah.
Heritage Hill Cemetery.
Yeah.
From here, the mansion appears deserted. I doubt it's deserted. We're gonna go inside, though, and find out what's here. Now, the hope is that we do find some survivors here. Unfortunately, the person who was giving orders from the northeast is just that banshee. This looks like a place that we're likely to find enemies. It does not look like the kind of place that we're likely to find friendlies. Simply because of the size of the area. But it looks like I might be wrong. I can't investigate things with my pup.
No problem.
Sindaldria forward. Broken stairs, upended tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. We found booze! Before I open any doors, I want to just search all the places that I don't have to open a door for. Oh god. Saida, let us in! It's safe, come out now! Open the door, Saida! The female Dargle sniffs the air and whirls around hissing, Survivor! Interesting. So... I'm gonna pull everybody out this way. Oh, it looks like they are actually pulling back. Oh, hello. That guy isn't.
Oh. Hmm? Hmm?
Come on, people, get out of my way. Oh, I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
The random locations that you just arbitrarily can't move to are kind of irritating in this game. Like, I can't walk in this corner for some reason.
Might need some help. We'll fare better if we get some
It severely limits the way that I can move my party around,
Eh?
and I don't really like that. Because I want my party to be able to actually get away around each other. So, let's pop over here.
I'll take a look.
So at least the Saida, which is presumably a girl, is sensible enough to not open that door. So I'm actually going to summon these worms. And start attacking. No! Okay, so there's now no risk of them de-aggroing.
Oh.
I can have her get in here and attack from range. Not range, but reach.
backbone to Beatrice.
With fire. Unfortunately, looks like this might go badly if I stay here, so let's get moving. We're gonna try this. They did de-aggro there. Failed to knock down. He is attacking her, so we're gonna go.
Tell me.
So she is triple paralyzed. And she's gonna just die, so we're gonna have to load the game. So, I don't think we can fight all three of these at once. Not without any form of
No problem.
health on anybody, except for these two. So we are going to pop these two out here. Wait, what? I killed the Dargle and that didn't save? Was I locked in combat? Am I going to be locked in combat as soon as I aggro them? Oh, that's not good. So let's pop back in here. So. How can I get just one of them?
Rock 10!
Ooh! Is this gonna do it? This might do it! No. Yeah, I don't know how much HP these things have, but it's substantial. Okay, let's pull these two forward. Whoa!
Following your lead.
Okay. Let's try to take out this Emilio guy with my actual characters while the worms are tanking.
Tell me.
I think that's probably going to be my best bet. Okay, so this Emilio is almost dead.
On your word.
Whoa, 33? Good job on Brian. So, this worm is almost dead. We're going to have to resummon.
Rock 10! Shutting us down!
So,
Que?
so Emilio is down. We can now turn to this one.
We've lost someone.
Okay, so Itamok is probably going to go down here. No, I can't allow. Let's get paralyzed.
Tell me. I understand.
Okay, so this Lord Valtus guy is completely uninjured. That is a serious issue.
Sure.
I'm just gonna pull back. Gonna have the thing keep fighting.
Got it. Those bastards.
There we go. They're running away.
I'd say it's time to get a campfire going and let's sleep for
Okay, so we now have an additional tired person. We can save the game. Whew. And as long as that person in there continues to have the sense not to open that door, they'll be fine, and we can save them. With only the two of them, maybe we'll have an easier time splitting them apart. There's no guarantees, but it's possible. Oh, holy crap. Let's see if I can... Come on, come on. She is alone.
The Archer's box con veranda. After all.
Okay, so now that this thing is flanked... Whoa, did she just hit for 50 damage? No. It's too far back. Yeah, oh, you know what I can do? I can just do this. Pallegina crits her for 50 points of damage. Good job. Let's pop the defense, and we're not gonna pop the defense. Poke! Okay, so... We have just... Oh, shizzle. Aldrea's fatigued now, too. So once we've cleared out this house and the other house that's over there, that's gonna be it. We're gonna just have to go rest.
Slowly now.
That is a lot of people. Okay, I think that this one's alone now. Okay, so let's try to set this thing on fire. Pops down, so we're gonna... Ooh. Good job, Kana. Just barely managed to prevent that attack. So the Lord Valtus guy is toast. That means that we just have to deal with all of the unnamed creatures that are basically the exact same. So... How many do we have? One Darghoul, we have 2 ghouls, plus whatever I don't see right now. I'm actually just going to charge. Oh right, there's another Darghoul. Or another normal ghoul. The Darghouls are slower than the normal ghouls, so... Ooh, this is a problem. I forgot how much HP these things have. Poor pup. Okay, so...
Yeah.
It's been a while since we made camp, I'm not gonna lie to you. But not long enough. This pup is a champ. MVP right here. With his increased movement speed and unlimited hit points.
No problem.
So am I going to be able to pull one of these guys
Wait, sailors,
solo? Nice. The other one was just on the crux. Like basically it was out of around a corner and thus out of line of sight of this guy, so it didn't get pulled.
Quit.
There we go.
Got it.
Another one bites the dust. And I think that we've only got the one left in there. So with only one left in there, we should be able to just kill it.
Tell me.
Stand still.
Got it.
I'm actually kind of curious, what is for accuracy like right now? 52 and 48.
Eh?
Not terrible. What would happen if she took off one of these weapons? 64.
Yeah.
Okay. So this room's cleared.
This won't stop me from.
The Valthus Manarchy. Wait, are you telling me? It's a good thing that the undead are incredibly stupid, because there's a key to this door right here. Hello! Oh god, I accidentally unpaused. That's a problem.
Sure.
Oh, we're dead. We are so dead. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch. I accidentally unpaused the game when I was trying to pause it. I was trying to pause the game before they saw me, and what I ended up was immediately unpausing the game when they had already seen me. So, can the pup open a door? No.
Yeah.
So I think what we're gonna do
Point the way.
is gonna pop over here. Bring all of the ludicrously injured people down there. And
Yes?
hopefully be able to deal with what's in this room. Oop. Same thing just happened again.
No problem. Sure.
There's the alarm.
Tell me.
Let's see.
Sure.
What are you? Normal goals.
No problem.
See how long they'll chase me. They chase pretty far. Pretty pretty dang far.
Tell me.
Hey.
I'm here.
What?
Who is this? This is Pelaginia. Pelaginia.
On your word.
Okay, we're gonna... You know what? Rather than summon these things, I'm gonna see if I can paralyze these guys. Did I just paralyze all three? Wow. That's pretty useful. Right there.
Following your lead.
That's...
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh god. Let's get out! He's gonna die of poison, isn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay, we're okay.
Afraid to close your eyes, Watcher? Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Okay, so... We are still in combat.
Eh?
Oh, why? Oh god. The dog is in line of sight of the Star Ghoul.
Eh?
So, these guys are gonna chill here, I guess.
Eh?
And we are going to increase movement speed. So,
Got it.
What? If it
so that's a lot of trap triggers.
makes you rest easier.
No problem. Got it.
So what we're gonna do is hopefully paralyze this thing. We're not going to paralyze this thing. It unfortunately just grazed Eldrea for 3 more damage, which is... Oh, good! The puppy is no longer in direct line of sight to the enemy. So we're just gonna pull these guys to the room. There we go. So there's just the one following.
Good. Let's go. Go.
Oh. He has a 4. We're gonna try and paralyze this. We are going to succeed. And hopefully just tear it to shreds now that it's paralyzed.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Now the reason that we're doing this, we don't want to unlock this door while this room is, or while this house is still not cleared. We've cleared the exterior areas, so unless some enemies have come from other areas that we are not aware of, this place is reasonably safe. Except this house is still not cleared. We've got guys right next to us, basically, that still need to be dealt with. So once these guys are dealt with, then we can go into that room and deal with rescuing that person from a position of power and safety.
Eh?
We might actually be able to get some worms in. Yeah, we can probably drop some worms right here in front of it.
Oh, I'm dead!
And then not risk taking any extra damage here.
Tell me.
On your word. For Takoa!
Que? Careful, they're thinning our number.
So what we're gonna do is try to paralyze this guy now. And we succeeded, which means that Valkyria can pop in here and just start beating the crap out of him. Good job, Valkyria. And that is the last creature out here.
What does the flame reveal?
As we detect our own traps. Save the game. Check this. Rite of Ancient Legends. Lord Valtus's will. The last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on the stained piece of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtus's various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be dispensed to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtus family tomb at the right hand of Duke Hadrit, signed Valerio Valtus, 5th Lord of the House of Valtus. Interesting. So we just found their thinger, but this girl should be alive still, unless she's undead too, which would be hilarious.
This
We're
won't
gonna pick
stop
the
me
lock,
from
and we are in fact going to finish this house before we end the stream. I have worries. Having flashbacks to Left 4 Dead, certain safe houses. Valtus Groundskeeper letter. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and marble polished. The key is hanging as always in the kitchen by the oven. Black and white cat. Is this cat? They weren't talking to the cat, were they? Wan light shines from behind the map. There's a ragged hole to the outside as if someone dug through. Oh, that's interesting. Well played. Well played indeed. So it looks like the person who was hiding in there, left. Here's the hook mentioned in the letter, but the mausoleum key is missing. Very well played. So it looks like whoever was hiding in there left this house. They dug their way out. All of the zombies and things were in these rooms. They snuck their way back here into the kitchen and took the mausoleum key, and they're presumably going into the mausoleum. I don't know why. Maybe as like a place of safety or whatever. But well played to them. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Next time we will go into that mausoleum and find out what's in there.